Well, morning, campers. It's the 2nd of November. It's 5:56. Um, I'm outside the nest at the moment. John's here. My mate, he's turned up in his van. He turned up last night. He's parked just over there. You can't see because it's dark. Um, got on the road, a local mobile workshop, was it, Kevin? Very, very good bloke. The only one I ever let touch my van. You know, touch my stuff. He's good guy. He's going to do a service. So me and John will be off for a little wander today. Where we should go, I don't know. I dare say we'll do a little video on it. I was just getting about this lockdown. That's what I was going to talk to you about. If you go and look it up on the government sites, whatever, and it says about being locked down, it tells you what you can do and it tells you what you can't do. And then basically, near the end of it, it tells you this does not apply to homeless people. I won't get these facts right. I'm pretty sure they're 99% right. Going to homeless people. Well, if you look on your local council or local whatever it is site to what they class as homeless, basically, if your name isn't on a rent book or isn't on a mortgage or isn't on a, say you own a house, then you're homeless. If you live in a van, you're homeless. If you live on the streets, you're homeless. If you are surfing, sofa surfing, you're homeless. So basically, all the rules and regulations that apply to the more, say, general public, because we're all general public, aren't we? Then basically it's, if you're living in a van, and you're living in a van full time, then I don't advise you to travel, but you can, because you're homeless. But if you go like I will, I go up and park up in the middle of nowhere, then the only contact I get would be anybody coming to see why I was there, really. I mean, I was up on the Drove, was it Thursday or was it Friday? I can't remember. Thursday, yeah, Thursday. And I'm sat here in my chair, and I don't know what I'm a metre and a bit, 5 feet from my door. Bike in Simon, he came up, he opened the door, he stood there and talked to me. He was a good 6 foot away from me. And the wind is coming down the drive, or whatever he's got, or he hasn't got, would blown off him, it wouldn't come near me. And then Fire Angel, Angie, she turned up. She was talking to me through the door. It's just a question of being sensible, isn't it? But you've got a very good argument. I mean, the thing is I don't like to fucking argue with anybody, really. You know, because like I said to you, why be diplomatic when extreme violence always works? Yeah. But it's like making the rules up, isn't it? Like I was parked up on the ranges, and this policeman approached me. You see one of my videos, and saying about all the bylaws and this, that, and the other, and he started going on about they class overnight as during the hours of darkness. Well, how could you class overnight during the hours of darkness, being like 3 o'clock in midwinter in the afternoon, dark, till what, 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is? How can you class that as overnight? Also, it says if the ranges aren't being used, if the ranges aren't being used, oh, that's my mate Ali saying good morning. yeah, if the ranges aren't being used, then it's open for recreational purposes, and it like I can't really explain it. It's like if you're on there and it's not being used by what's it's public, you know, you can go up there, you can park up, you can do what you want, but it says about camping. But like I've always thought to myself, the rule of law is it's all black and white, isn't it? There is no grey. So if you look up camping, it says something about a fucking tent. Well, it ain't a fucking tent unless you want to call it a tin tent. But anyway, I'm going off the subject really. But anyway, this lockdown is coming. If you live in a van, then obviously we need to look after each other and look after ourselves and be a bit careful, don't we? In this, I know you've got to get all you fucking moaners and groaners and whingers, which I don't really give a fuck what you want to grizzle or whinge about, you know. But it's the thing is, if you live in your van, your class is homeless. You know what I mean? Like I'm outside, heard it must be a maid outside her house. Well, it ain't my fucking house. I mean, I'm not on the fucking rent book. I'm not on fuck all. You know. The majority of the time I stay here, I stay outside in the van anyway. Because I sleep better. But where my postal address is my mate and his wife, a 2-bedroom house, and one of the bedrooms is an office. So they could go there. Anybody that wanted to really check up can check up that I don't live there. I haven't got a home there, but it's my postal address, and I live in my van. I'm a lot luckier than a lot of people. It's a lot easier for me because there's house to house I go. But like here, I mean, what is the difference between me being parked up here in the road, in a public place outside of a private dwelling, than it is being parked up in a car park somewhere pretty? Well, I'll tell you what the difference is: the view. Yeah, yeah. I thought I fucking laughed earlier on. I was watching Jonah was live. Jonah 365. And yeah, maybe laugh. Go and look it. You want to go and watch that video? Yes, the live last night, but what the 1st of November. And he's on there and he's got this fucking dog, hasn't he? And he reckons the dog is. But somebody asked him what sort of dog it is. He said it's half Patterdale and half cunt. Mostly cunt. That made me fucking chuckle. And he was going, and you could hear the dog in the background, you know, drinking his water. And then Jonah's going on about how noisy he was, and then he picks a cup up, and he's going. That made me laugh. I suppose you'll have a fucking good old grizzle for that, wouldn't he? It did make me chuckle. Anyway, so that's my bit on a lockdown and being homeless. Anyway, so if you live in a van and you haven't got a house and you don't pay rent anywhere and you haven't got a bit of land to park it on and what have you, you are homeless. And that's all there is to it. And if you're homeless, then the COVID rules do not apply. I'm not saying to go out and break. I'm not saying go out and fucking cuddle everybody, kiss everybody, and fucking and whatever. You still got to be fucking. You still got to stay safe, haven't you? But the place to go is. I'm just watching here. It's got Scotland. Right up the north of Scotland, or right up the north of Scotland is Tier 1. But they were showing somewhere, I think, around not the Midlands, but around would it be the Lake District? That was coming up as tier 0. But then again, that's out in the middle of fucking nowhere, isn't it? Which is a lot of the place I go. Anyway, peeps, all you people with homes and all you people that are homeless, love you all. Stay classy, stay safe. And no fighting. Bye-bye. Oh, and if you want to subscribe. What else have I got to say? I can't remember what else I got to say. Yeah, like or dislike, that makes no difference. I mean, it's all good, but they eat anagrams or what the fuck they call it. Um, yeah, and I appreciate. I mean, I'm getting a few more followers now, but when we get up, I think I've got 600 and best part 700 now. So, or subscribers rather. And if we get up to 1,000, we can do some lives. Somebody did comment on Jonah's thing about me and Jonah doing a live together. You know, but yeah, I'm up for that. But the thing is, I'm not as funny as him, so it might not be that entertaining. Anyway, I'll speak to you all later. Remember, stay classy, love fighting. Bye bye.